This is my hometown. I grew up in Midtown. Someone told me that's no surprise I'm gay. Truly, this award goes to the LGBTQ community here. Y'all taught me everything when I came out. I didn't feel comfortable talking to my parents, even though they were supportive. I didn't feel comfortable talking to counselors at school or my peers about my queerness and my questions and what is sex, how to have gay sex, any of that. And I have to say, the community here embraced me and taught me so much about what it means to be a gay person. I remember at 14 going to Joe's on Juniper. Hey, girl. And feeling immediately embraced by the people there, or sneaking into that trailer on the park, some of you call it Blake's, and dancing the night away with my chosen family. Some of you are in this room. I've seen some, woo, the stories you could tell but won't. And also, even as a kid, dancing with the Atlanta Ballet, dancing alongside LGBTQ artists who inspired me and truly helped shape who I am today. That dedication and their confidence in each other. Actually, there's a person I used to dance with who's here tonight, and it's just coming home for something like this. I can't even tell you, I really truly don't have words for how meaningful that is. This city, I mean, truly, this city is so full of life and color and beauty. It is really a beacon of hope in the South. And it is home to runaways from small towns who were kicked out of their homes and had to leave because they didn't fit their family's ideological ideals. Everyone comes to Atlanta because Atlanta is welcoming and accepting, and GLAAD is here to help Atlanta become even more welcoming and accepting. So I just want to, again, clap for GLAAD. I owe all of my constitution and my character to the Atlanta LGBTQ community. And I do, and it's funny, I learn from the Atlanta community on a daily basis. Just last week, I was in LA, and I met and got the pleasure of hearing Nate Fulmer, who's here tonight. He's a 17-year-old trans gay man from Atlanta, but not just Atlanta, like Johns Creek fucking Atlanta, like not safe Atlanta. And he shared some amazing, and to me, I learned from him some truly shocking statistics. And I just want to share those with you in case, like me, you didn't know. Did you know that 35% of the LGBTQ community lives in the South? And also the South has the highest rate of HIV infection, while also having the lowest survival rate. That is a fucking problem. That is a thing that needs to be addressed. And also, over 35% of the calls, the Trevor Project, which is a nonprofit LGBTQ organization that is a suicide hotline for suicide prevention for LGBTQ youth, but also adults and anybody, truly anybody can call in. Over 35% of their calls come from the southern region. Yeah, heartbreaking. And so the South must not be forgotten. It just can't be forgotten. And for those reasons and so many others, we as the LGBTQ community here needs to be supported by organizations like GLAAD, because GLAAD can have a huge impact on queer visibility here, which is, I mean, truly why I'm so honored to play a part in this beautiful night. So thank you, GLAAD, for this award and the work that you do 24/7, literally nonstop, to fight injustice and stick up for us, to give us platforms to share our work and grow as artists, to educate, advocate, and create change, not just from a grassroots level, but reaching the masses through the media. Without the work that you do, I really don't know if I would have a job today. And you know, and we do need you, I need you to fight and advocate for us when we feel like our voice is being silenced by the news or bigots in the media who are supported and empowered by our current presidential administration. When we feel like our entire existence is being scrutinized. I mean, truly, we are under attack in ways that I've gratefully had the privilege of not having to experience until today, and I own that. People fought this fight for me. I was born with a lot of privilege as a gay person, even in the South, and today we are at risk of all of that being taken away. And so it's more important now than ever to not be complacent. Ooh, girl. This is the serious part. But really, truly, to not be complacent, to simply say that this too shall pass. Okay, now is the time to fight and to be visible on all platforms and resist against the hatred that we are up against, not just as LGBTQ people, but as a nation. If you are not just a white, straight, cisgendered male, you are up against a lot right now, and we need to come together using the Togetherness Project to fight as one. And I'm going to speak about international things too, because as a nation, we still are fairly privileged on a global spectrum. And so we must fight and advocate for LGBTQ people in other countries who are presently truly fighting for their lives, against being put into concentration camps or stoned to death publicly, against being jailed or forced into conversion therapy, among other horrific crimes. I mean, many of these people, they do not have the resources or the ability to fight for themselves. So we have to use our voices to get them the visibility and the help that they need. That's why just last week I launched a t-shirt to raise funds for LGBTQ rights in Brazil, where a judge recently passed a bill that re-legalizes gay conversion therapy after it had been made illegal in 1999. And so again, now is not the time for us to shy away from our queerness. Those are the beautiful parts of us that make us all unique. Now is the time to thrive as LGBTQ people and to speak out right now, louder than ever. And so studio heads, network executives, people in power in this room and beyond, it is also on you to include us in your narratives. Okay, we offer points of views and opinions that challenge the norm. We educate the masses on all facets of our existence and comfort those who are struggling to be seen or even to just wake up in the morning because they feel so different. Especially now in 2017, with an administration that wants more than anything to silence us. And artists who are present, please, God, please continue to create work that is fearless and fight to be seen and heard. Organizations like GLAAD will support you. They have your back, and they will get your message out. Okay? So everyone here, please support GLAAD. Truly, follow @GLAAD on social media, help them amplify the stories that matter, donate whatever you can makes a difference. I have no doubt we're gonna meet our goal tonight. No doubt at all. And just continue to be unapologetic about who you are, because it does save lives. As you heard in the video they showed, I look at DMs consistently and I see messages, I mean, truly from queer people around the world who tell me that my character, who's really, I mean, it's a big cast of characters on the show that I'm on. I'm not like the big character in the show, but just having one very out proud gay person on this show has made people able to come out to their parents, has made people feel less homophobic, has made people come to terms with their own sexuality. And that is just one show. And imagine if every show had the inclusion that the show that I'm so fortunate to be on had. And organizations like GLAAD are helping make that the reality. And so it's true, we cannot underestimate the impact and importance of truthful and diverse portrayals of lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, non-binary, asexual, gender non-conforming, pansexual, kinky characters in media. We need them. And so finally, I want to dedicate this award to some of those queer performers and activists who came before me and who are continuing to fight on all of our behalf. Performers like Dennis and like Titus, who's here tonight, who's getting an award. Woo! I mean, come on, girl. But also performers like Laverne Cox and Ellen Page and John Benjamin Hickey and Wilson Cruz, my boo, who's in the show with me, and Zachary Quinto and Andrew Reynolds and Javier Munoz and Wanda Sykes, yes, and George Takei and Sean Hayes, Alan Cumming, Asia Kate Dillon. I mean, I could really go on forever, and that's still not enough people. But these are just some of the beautiful, beautiful people that paved the way and made space for me and my generation of performers, and those who will come after me to be out and to be outspoken, to proudly embrace who we are and share it with the world. And I know how much it meant to me to have those champions to look up to, and I sincerely hope I can someday be that for others. And so thank you again, GLAAD, from the bottom of my heart.